compete as one. But this season is different. It's the last time this team will exist like this. The Downers Grove lacrosse team is an IHSA-affiliated co-op between Downers Grove North and Downers Grove South. Competing in the West Suburban Conference, they face some of the most competitive programs in the state. But to understand what makes this team successful, you have to look beyond the field. Sean Zalaki is the varsity head coach for the Downers Grove lacrosse team. He has seen how the program works and what makes it different. From his perspective, one word defines this team: toughness.
I'd say tough this year. We're doing a lot of dirty work, fighting for GBs. It's a very, very physical game. The only sport kind of like us is baseball as far as contact that plays multiple games a week.
That identity shaped how the team played all season.
Hey guys, that's what I'm talking about!
Two-year varsity member Ethan Aliwa is a senior at Downers Grove South, and he reflected on what stood out to him the most this season.
Just the momentum we have going into tomorrow, just how connected we are as a team. I feel like we're one team and not a bunch of individual players.
Stepping into this team also meant earning a role. For Aliwa, that meant feeling like you had to prove something.
Yeah, of course. You have to prove your skill level, you're coachable, just stuff like that. You're willing to work, put the conditioning in, just be coached and take accountability when you make a mistake.
As the season went on, the team's identity started to show more through its energy and connection. First-year varsity member Will Yeager is a senior at Downers Grove South, and he described what stood out to him beyond the games.
I think more than anything, we've really become part of a team by our energy and how electric it gets before and after games, especially how much we're winning. Everything's just been excitement after excitement, and it's a lot to see and a lot of good things to come.
That energy helped define the team's experience and helped keep them motivated through practices and games. And when asked to describe the team in one word,
I think domination is the best word to use for our team. Like Coach Bradshaw says, we dominate, and that's what we like to see.
But a team's identity isn't just built on the field alone. Behind the scenes, the team managers play a key role in keeping everything running. Maya Selby is a 2-year team manager for the Downers Grove lacrosse team. She is a senior at Downers Grove South. When asked about her role on the team, she described how the managers help during games and practices.
During practices, as managers, we work on graphics and Instagram reels for social media, and we also take stats during games.
As the season progressed, the results started to reflect on the team's growth. One of the biggest moments came against York High School, a team they hadn't beaten before. The coach reflected on what that win meant.
It was huge. We've beaten every team in the conference now. So the co-op ends, unfortunately, but we've taken a lot of licks from. I think we have the best conference in the state. Currently, number 1 is Glenbard West. We're in the top 10. York's in the top 10. LT Hinsdale, they're both in the top 20, and OPRF should probably finish the year in the top 25, and that's our conference. So no other conference can say that. Every single conference game is really tough.
It was more than just a win. It showed what the team had become. At the center of it all were the team captains. As seniors, they were responsible for leading a team made up of 2 different schools. 3-year varsity member and team captain Cullen Larkin is a senior who goes to Downers Grove North. Larkin talked about what it meant leading this kind of team.
It's unique because I don't see these guys outside of lacrosse, so that's how I know them. But because we've been playing so long, we're almost like a family. Because we don't go to school together, so this really brings us together, and I think it strengthens the bond between us.
Both captains reflected on what they want this team to be remembered for. 3-year varsity member and team captain John Bauer is also a senior who goes to Downers Grove North. He believes this team has something special.
I hope to leave a place better than it was before. Just showing that people trust in me, and that I know if they keep on putting the work, they'll be able to execute on what they want to do in their futures.
And even through challenges, they stayed focused. The team helped play a huge role in their motivation.
My teammates around me. My mood is dependent on their mood, which is kind of why the bench is so important. But even in practice, the guys around me determine how I feel. So if I'm down and they're up, it helps. They bring me up.
I would probably say just being able to practice with our guys just an extra day, because you're always don't want to take the time for granted that you have with the people you're with.
For younger players, the experience looked different. Grant Gagnon is a freshman on varsity who goes to Downers Grove North. He shared what it was like to be a part of this team.
I really enjoy the environment, and it's kind of just like inspirational to see like what the upperclassmen are doing and how I can improve.
But this team won't last. Next season, North and South will go their separate ways in the program. Looking back, the coach reflected on what he hopes players take away from this season.
I think it's more so just the sport. Lacrosse is super unique. Nobody's born good at lacrosse. You have to learn the stick skills to even get on the field. And it's a lot of hand-eye and physical fitness, but also intelligence, because you need to know how to play the game. So I think it's just kind of work ethic. If you want to get good at it by yourself, you'll be a far better player as a teammate. So it's just teaching work ethic and following through and putting time into something you really want to be good at. If you care about lacrosse, you'll be good at lacrosse.
What they built this season goes beyond the game. One team, one season, one last time.